While the improvements we are seeing are promising, we have been here before with different surges, and this has us asking if there will ever be an end to the pandemic. We took that question to doctors at Wellstar Health System in Cobb County. 11 Alive's Paula Suro joins us now live in Cobb, where she got answers from the experts.
That's right, Jennifer. You know, while the number of COVID-19 patients across Wellstar's health system is coming down, the number of deaths across Georgia is on the rise. And that's why the local health experts I spoke to tonight, they tell me it is too soon. It's still too early to let our guard down. In a tweet Monday night, Governor Brian Kemp called for an end to school mask mandates in the state.
We are seeing a decrease in the number of infection. But if you look at our daily number of new infections, we are at a higher rate than any other time in any other surge still.
And that's why local health experts, including Medical Director of Infection Prevention for Wellstar Health System, Dr. Danny Brandstetter, say you should still continue to mask up and get boosted.
We are seeing the deaths start to rise. And that is the most lagging feature of these COVID surges. It does kill. It does kill those vaccinated, does kill those unvaccinated. So not taking extra precautions is something that I would advise against right now with the number of new infections we're still having in our community.
In an interview with Reuters, the CDC director agreed now is not the time to drop these mandates. This comes as other states, including New Jersey, California, and Connecticut, announced they plan to lift mandates for K-12 public schools and other indoor spaces as they, quote, try to return to normalcy.
When we're going to know it's in? When we stop talking about it, stop having to recommend all these things.
Dr. Brandstetter says we now have more tools than at the start of the pandemic, like vaccines to monoclonal antibody therapy proven to prevent hospitalizations that could help us get closer to the end.
I think that we still got several months ahead of dealing with this to make that adjustment, but we have less time ahead of us than we've already come through. There's no doubt about that.
So, Paula, what are health experts saying about infections and COVID-19 cases going forward?
Yeah, you know, Dr. Brandstetter says that infections are still likely, especially now that we are in cold and flu season. But he does say that he's hopeful because there are more resources coming. He's very hopeful about that vaccine for children under 5 years old. He says that with that, it could mean fewer people will be carrying and transmitting the virus. And I did, of course, also speak to other local health experts. We've got all of that on 11alive.com. John.